All right, welcome back. It's going to be our third session of Dream Daddy, and hopefully tonight we can get ourselves a dad date. I don't know. I've been pretty antisocial lately, so maybe I'm going to have to be a little more friendly to my neighbors. Treat people better than they treat you. And try not to make assumptions about people. I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. Really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well. Good. Yeah. All right. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. All right, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book?
Dad.
It's a social media platform. Wait, what? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. All right, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Ugh.
All right, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. On a Friday night, you're most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby. Fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into blissful oblivion. Probably fall asleep watching the History Channel. Realistically, if you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My grill, the lost shaker of salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. I'll take a boat. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawns, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. I'm torn between strong dad arms and a well-manicured lawn. That's a tough one. Let's go with the lawn. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who is also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space. I want to be a salty boat captain. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, old comedies that have not aged well. Let's go with war documentaries. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m., trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, being emotionally vulnerable. Let's do the puzzle. Out of all this stuff, that sounds the best. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. Yeah, that's true sometimes. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can next get a cup of coffee, or lawnmower modifications. Potential ends of the world. It's important. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, it was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get 'em, Dad. Everyone needs to know how to...
You've got dads.
What the heck? Hi, Daddy. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. Delighted to see you've signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dadbook? Why, Daddy, I never. We've known... hold on. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered, you should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait, no. Wow, I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my veggies. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Conversation ended. Who do I want to talk to? That guy's a jerk. That guy's gonna make me run. That guy's a smackhead. That guy's a vampire. That guy's a jerk. This guy's got a sweet grill, but his wife is kind of, Matt makes good coffee, I guess. I don't know, it's Matt or Joseph. Matt or Joseph. Let's message Joseph. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running, living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. On a Friday night, you're most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. If he was on a desert island, he'd take his guitar. What are your turn-ons? His 6-string. What are your turn-ons? My loving wife. What did you want to be when you grew up? A ship captain. What's your favorite movie genre? Feel good. What's your ideal date? Lovely night on the town with my wife. What do you never leave home without? The good book. How can I be a better man, husband, and father? That's what he thinks about. I guess, yeah, let's just check out their profiles here. Hugo, you're a jerk. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. On a Friday night, brew some strong tea and paint his miniatures. What would you take the island? A remembrance of things past. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. What did you want to be when you grew up? A movie star. What's your favorite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. I don't like this guy. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. Actually, I forget them at home a lot. Spend a lot of time thinking about... I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Okay, Brian, what are you up to? Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, he'll see just how slowly you can cook a piece of brisket. He'd take a fishing pole to the island. A keen understanding of steak cuts is his turn on. What did he want to be? A fireman? His favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies. Really? His ideal date? Deck building. You never leave home without his portable fishing pole. Is that what you call it? I spent a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. I don't like this guy either. Okay, Damien. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. On a Friday night, listen to true crime podcasts while he taxidermies his newest specimens. If you had one thing to take onto a desert island, it would be his coffin. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. Okay. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. What's your ideal date? It's night. We're at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. You never leave home without an upside down cross. I spent a lot of my time thinking about mortality salience. Okay. You do you, bud. Robert Small. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? On a Friday night, make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. Told you this dude's a smackhead. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, a gun. What good's a gun gonna do there? What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. What did you want to be when you grew up? A grifter. What's your favorite movie genre? Italian neo-realism. What's your ideal date? Grave robbing? What do you never leave home without? At least 4 knives. Spend a lot of time thinking about you ever really look into a rabid animal's eyes. As a matter of fact, I used to. I used to do that as a job. All right, Matt. Matt Sella. He's an avid... Look at his V-cut shirt. Who? Why? Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On a Friday night, you are most likely to perfect my cold brew setup one drip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, find tunes to pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Anything with subtitles. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. What did you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. Spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Craig, you're the last one. Craig Kahn. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur and fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig. Someone's got to do it. On a Friday night, get one last good cardio session in. If you had one thing to take with you to a desert island, a box of energy bars. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile. What did you want to be when you grew up? Beer pong world champion. What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. What do you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. I spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? I'm going to say of all of these dudes, probably I'm going to talk to you, Brian. I think you're a douche, but I'm going to talk to you. Liquor before beef, you're in the clear. Anyone who tells you that a drink isn't manly has never known heartache. Okay. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more, but it seems like Daisy and Amanda got along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey, Brian, you're a total doucher. Oh, wait, no. Hey, Brian, great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. I wait a couple of minutes until a ding comes from my computer and a message pops up on screen. It's Brian! Let's see what he has to say. Hey, man! Always love a good burg with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a little friendly competition. Rock on. Brian. He signed his name. I would never call it cute. I would not even think to myself, oh, well, that's cute. But apparently that's cute. Friendly competition, this is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf courses since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say that she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. I type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and place, and we'll be there. Hey, Amanda. 1 second. Amanda walks in through the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. You up for some? Hey, you all right? Oh, yeah, I'm all right. I just got sad because I started thinking about how I'll never have telekinesis. Not this again. We already went over this with flying. Super strength and laser vision. It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. Amanda's eyes narrow in on me. What? Are you... Shh! You're breaking my laser focus. Hey, don't shoot fake lasers at me. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? Instigate imaginary laser fight. I put a hand on my temple and focus on Amanda. I'm shooting so many fake lasers at her with my Brian right now. She dodges and does an impressive roll under the coffee table. I've trained her well. Pew, pew, pew. I try to duck, but it's too late. I'm beaten. Ugh, you shot me. I fall to the ground, a broken old man taken down by an imaginary laser. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy? I'm a little out of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I could keep it in the negatives. Perfect. Come on, kiddo. Let's do this. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Arr, matey. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this mini golf course is pirate themed. Just now realized we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh.
Hey.
Come on, Pirate Dad. Won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy, scurvy. Sure, avast ye. I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon. Come on, Dad. You told me that this was just going to be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle. It's just mini golf. Just mini golf? It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much. But we have to beat Brian at mini golf. Whatever happened to just having fun? Oh, we will have fun when we beat them. Amanda gives me a side eye, but before I can side eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy. Ahoy there, mateys! Ahoy! Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they already rented us some golf clubs for our mini golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that? Alright, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it? Oh, Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on. Amanda gives Daisy a look.
Ah.
I mean, aye, Cap'n. Daisy winks at Amanda. Oh, look at those two. They're two peas in a pod. So you excited to get some mini golf in? Oh, you know it. You a gambling man? I know when to hold 'em. Depends on what's on the table. Do I get you if I win? Depends what's on the table. What are you willing to part with? How about the loser buys drinks tonight? All right, but how about we make it a bit more interesting? I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend. Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're going to maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh, yeah? Hole in one every time. What I just said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it. Looking forward to seeing that happen. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. If you're parking uphill, ready. Oh, man. Ha ha ha! I did it. Ho ho ho! Okay, so I don't move this. It's moving on its own, and I just have to click at the right time. Okay. No!
You've lost your ball. Into the brine.
This is getting pretty tough, actually.
Full of ball.
Crap.
Dead men sink no huts.
Crap.
Dead men sink no huts.
Ha ha ha! All right.
Hole full of ball.
Yo ho ho ho. Impressive putting, rank S. Take that, Brian. Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right. It is just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning.
Huh.
Dad. Please, Amanda. Please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep this streak going. If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo.
Armated.
More? No!
You've lost your ball.
Okay.
Yo ho ho and a hole full of ball.
No! These are tough.
Dead men
And the
sink
fact that it
no
doesn't let you
huts.
aim.
Yo ho ho and a hole full of ball. Yo ho ho and a hole full of
Ooh. I was afraid of that. How many holes are we doing? 18? Cute. It's a skill. Plinko. Just go for it. Woohoo!
And a hole full of bomb.
So I have to get it in his mouth. Oh, in his eye. Yo ho ho ho. Impressive putting. Medicine is not always the best medicine.
Oh.
I try to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present, but confetti cannons are going off in my brain, and someone is placing a wreath around inner me with the words, Best Dad, emblazoned on it. Man, that was some good shooting there, Daddy. I've bested you on the field of battle. Mini golf is no joke. Well, I have bested you. What was that? Feathers and crap? And it felt good, Brian. It felt real good. Brian and I eyeball each other, electricity shooting between us. Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did. We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we would need to apply for a permit to dig around here. I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two go enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan. Daddy, you cool with that? Sure, just don't get yourselves into too much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Mana and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny, rebellious heart. Well, I guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? That sounds like a plan. Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls, and several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, I just gotta get my victory drink and get out of here. I think I already proved my superior dadness for the day. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. The bartender whips us up 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed out pineapples. He sets them on fire and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. Usually I just like to, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. And miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Victory tastes fruity. Let's talk about lawn maintenance. I'm very particular. No electric mowers for me. I hand cut everything with scissors. I also only water the lawn with bottled sparkling water. I just ran out, so you're going to have to import some. Italian is preferred, but I'll settle for Icelandic if that's all you have. It's sweet that you're willing to put all of that work into taking care of your dead grass. What? My grass is perfectly healthy. It's okay, buddy. I know just the trick to perk it back up. I'll work my magic when I finish trimming your grass with the tiniest pair of scissors I own. Man, even when he's trying to be helpful, I feel personally attacked. While I sip more of my drink, I notice the TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job minimum. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real, like Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. I have terrible news for you, Daddy. No, not them too. That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice work. Yeah, kind of took after the footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too. The best. He practically built half of this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying to not become your father. Then you wake up one day, and there you are. But I get to work with my hands, and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughters, so it's an absolute dream job, for me at least. Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together still sitting in the garage. Okay. Maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Well, we'll pick up here next time. Our dad date seems to be going quite well. Brian maybe isn't as big of a doucher as I thought he was. But maybe he is. I don't know. We'll find out next time on Dream Daddy. I hope you enjoyed I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you again next time. Have a good one. Let's enjoy this song for a minute.